TruVue Podcast.
A bunch of different views.
The boys keep it real, man. I really like listening to them, man. They funny. Yeah. Son. You know what I'm saying? They really speak their truth. The hell was that? You're. What it do?
Come on, G.
That shit is Ronald McDonald, dog.
What the business is?
Who the fuck is this? Tubi? The fuck
That's good.
This is Tyler Perry. The fuck?
It's your boy Mango, and we are back in the building again. Bringing the barbershop.
Should have put a stocking over your face.
TruVue Podcast.
Folks grab the big comfy couch wig.
Hey man, we got celebrity on here, man. Everybody say what's up to Carrot Top.
Yeah.
Hey, I am -X, man. Thank you guys for joining in with us, man. TruVue Podcast. Alley-oop to my guy.
Yes, sir, man. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know who it is. And y'all see who y'all in the building with, man. TVP. Let's get it.
Once again, thanks again for tuning in.
Yeah.
This is Grown Man MJ.
Yeah.
Sorry we disappointed you again today.
Oh, come on.
But thanks for coming in and tuning in once again. I'm here with the man who keep it real on the reels. Let's get it, fellas. Damn, this motherfucker came with this bullshit.
Let's get it, man. Cheers.
It's the smile too, though. It's a smile too, though.
Cheers, gentlemen.
It's fucking it all up. Not cheers, gentlemen. This nigga like a reject from Black Dynamite and shit.
Yeah.
No, he's supposed to drink that straight through.
I couldn't do it.
Oh, you do have a stocking on.
I had to lift it up, y'all.
Woo!
It's hard to
You
breathe.
gotta drink it straight through. Oh man, that shit funny as the fuck. Nigga look like the Black Mob Buddy and shit.
Damn. God damn. All right, man. What are we getting into today?
Hey, what was that spot on Coming
You got
to America?
McDonald's and we got McDowell's. They got the golden arches.
Yeah.
We got the golden arches.
This is Donald McDowell right here. This is Donald McDowell. He ain't no Ronald McDonald. This is Donald McDowell right here.
Hey, don't talk over these roasts, man. Don't talk over these roasts.
God damn. Amazon.
Yeah, I couldn't think of the name. Well, I'm so glad you came with the name, bro. This is
What
Donald
is them,
McDowell.
you might ask? God damn it.
Yeah, no, it's not about them. Let's talk about them.
This about you.
Yeah, this is all about you.
This guy right here.
Hey, you gotta take this shit, man.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Donald McDowell. You sound like a serial killer name too.
Man. Then the socks hat just make it.
Oh man. Homie the clown would not be happy
We
about
don't
this
play
shit.
that.
Yeah, for real.
It was like Little Marvin special. What is them? An anthology horror series with varying characters and locations, judging by the season, featuring different aspects of the horror genre. Them. Oh man. Y'all,
Damn, man, that's all they had.
yeah, I mean it's kind of
all I gotta say is Pennywise. It got your number, nigga.
I'll fuck Penny up, boy. I'll make change for Pennywise, man.
Hey, Wendy said it's time to clock in, nigga.
Pennywise gonna come up short. That motherfucker come running up.
That boy say he gonna muster through.
Oh yeah, we gonna keep it moving. The wheels on the bus go round and round.
You got it.
This mug got on the Chucky Finster.
Damn it! You just looked up. motherfucker just look
I
at
don't
that.
know, Tommy.
One social red hair, goddammit. What the hell?
Jeez, Tommy, look at that. Oh.
Yo.
Like how Charlie Fester said that nigga full name.
I ain't never know Buddy last name. I had to go look. I'm like, who is Charlie Fester?
Hey, I knew that right off the jump, boy.
God damn it. All right, man. What short buzzes did we see in the series? Series 2 was them.
So let me just come off the bat, man. I didn't know there was a season 1.
Okay.
It was a good, for me, it was a good standalone, but I didn't, at the end, I was lost when they brought up the other the other part of her family, her mother's side of the family. Yeah, I ain't understand that. That was my flaw.
Well, I'm gonna pick up off that because at first I felt that was a short bus, that they didn't really tie in where it picked up at, but the way that they made it make sense, I wasn't too mad at it. But going into the second season, I'm like, damn, what's really happening? And why is she playing someone else? And this is supposed to be season 2. This nigga here, man.
If I remember correctly, on season 1, we thought that the 10 episodes could have been shortened down to about 6 or so. Mm-hmm. And I kind of had the same feeling on this one, even though they did shorten the episodes and they brought it down to eight episodes for this season. I felt it could have been a little shorter. I felt like they put a lot of, maybe back to 6 again.
Back to 6.
Yeah, maybe back to 6. I felt like they just put a lot of time in a lot of parts of the story that just ended up with a bullet and got tied up with a bullet. You know what I'm saying? It just really didn't mean much to the full story, and they could have used a lot more Easter eggs from the first season to kind of tie the shit together, in my opinion.
See, you bringing up the Easter eggs, that was my shortcoming. I hate that it took them all the way to the last episode to tie everything together. I wish they would have gave us little tidbits of that without, throughout the whole series. That would have been great. I didn't care for some of the murders not making sense. Like I got the
hold on. Which ones you didn't think made sense?
I got the twins. I got the twins. I got the lady that died. But what was with the homeboy? Why did he have to go?
Well, I'll explain all of it. We know why the old lady died. That was obvious. The twins, it was him trying to say, hey, you got a brother.
Yeah.
The drug dealer dude was basically using his baby to cover up all of his misdoings, same as the foster mother was doing, using the children to cover up all her misdoings.
Okay.
And then what was the last one? The little boy, his brother, the little boy that got towed up in the back seat. His little brother was sent back to Mexico, similar to how he was sent back to the foster home.
Oh my gosh! All right.
So they were kind of loose, but they were all in a sense messaging to what was her name? Reese.
History.
Yeah, Reese. His sister's character.
Yeah, that was kind of weak. I didn't care for that.
Was it weak, or you just didn't catch it, bro?
No, that's kind of weak. Like that's kind of a that's a stretch. It's a bit of a stretch.
Well, I think it's a stretch because they don't develop the actual spirit or entity that takes over him. They don't do a good job of developing that.
Yeah, that part.
And they don't really do a good job of connecting the childhoods throughout the series until like the last episode.
Exactly.
So I think if you use a little bit more of that, then the killings will actually speak a little bit more. But we use the detective work to find, to elaborate on what the killings were to mean, so to speak.
I also think, and I get it, that was a highlight of the first season, but they could have done without the what you gonna do, buddy, at the end of this one as well, in my opinion.
Yeah, it didn't make sense.
Yeah.
It was a long arm to kind of connect everything.
Yes.
And
I don't know if what y'all saying is true, then
they showed that picture of the dad throughout the film, and that's the only thing that I connected that character to was the dad from the first season. Yeah.
Now that you guys are saying that there was a first part, the what you gonna do part makes sense because she was looking at the picture that her mother was in, right? Correct? That was supposed to be her mom, right? In the black and white photo. And so something happened with her mom, right? She had the same type of mental type illness. You know what I'm saying? So
Well,
is it a stretch for me to say that the mom had the mental illness too, and the what you gonna do character has something to do with her?
No, the what you gonna do character was mainly connected to the father in the first season. Her mental breakdown was a whole nother thing.
Yes.
And then the daughter who
Painted
gave
herself
them
white
up to the foster mom, her name Motts or something, Miss Motts or whatever.
Yeah, Miss Motts.
Can't remember. Yeah, the daughter who gave the two twins up to Miss Motts was also going through her own little battle of mental illness. So they all had their own 3 different conflicts
streaming from trauma.
Yeah, that stream from, the trauma of them having, to move out of a racist South to the West Coast or whatever. So the what you gonna do character, the only connection he had from the first one was to the dad. And they kept showing that picture of, I guess, the father with the police uniform. And I think that's the only connection I was able to draw with.
But that's not her real dad. That was Pam Grier's grandfather,
right? You right.
Yeah, that wasn't their real family.
God damn. God, I don't even know that, bro.
Yeah, that's I was like, did they show her?
I don't even know, bro. Nah, they didn't.
They never showed her real dad.
Now you say that, I kept thinking that was their dad, the way they kept, drawing that emotional connection with the picture and stuff. But now that y'all said it just popped my head like, damn, that was the motherfucker who died on the heart attack shit.
And then, man, Shumpert just pop in and pop out, and then pop back in. I was like, God, dog, look, they showed
that
him.
Was the '90s, dog. That was the '90s. That's how the dad. That's how the dad was done in the '90s, dog.
He went on and just grew some hair. I was like, oh, okay, all right. And then
first of all, she divorced him.
He getting his acting back for sure.
You say what?
I say he getting his acting back.
I know, but they just they bring him back just to get his ass whooped. I'm like, come on, man.
No. The way he fell down them stairs.
I'm gonna say that for the other part. I'm gonna wait.
Yeah, the way he came down the stairs, that was acting. And I'm gonna say it again. Tiana, you out here bullshitting, girl.
Oh,
that's
shit.
A good nigga.
I don't want no parts of that.
You see what I'm saying?
It's a good brother, man. It's a good brother right there.
How he held
pay him what he worth.
Yeah.
Hey, in all his roles, man, he playing that guy, man.
Yeah. I ain't mad.
Whoever this guy's agent is awesome. Awesome agent.
I do
great role.
Say that they failed with the son in drawing his connection. You know what I mean? True. And his trauma that continues on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The son himself, he later becomes the young nigga from South Central, Deuce here. You know what I'm saying? That's what he later becomes, and they don't ever really draw. They don't really draw that line. You know what I'm saying?
God damn. No,
so he was gave him that wicked ass fade and shit. Like, fuck it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Damn. I'm looking at this nigga picture right now.
That would have been something to look at, huh?
Look at me now. Look at me now. Oh.
Nah, man, I still have some short busts, but we'll talk about them within the episode, though. I mean,
what you got? What you got? Fire him off.
No, moving along, ain't he?
No, we can keep it moving. We keep moving. I mean,
they motherfucking can't breathe, man.
I can't.
No, because in the look at me again, it's like in the look at me. I just want to say that Athena, played by Pam Grier, I think she was right in trying to remove those Raggedy Ann dolls from those children.
Hell, motherfucker, yeah.
You know what I mean? And in a lot of sense, people didn't understand. Huh? Say what?
I said, yeah, she stood on business.
Yeah, I mean, because they were in the Conjuring movie at one point, the Raggedy Ann did all of that. They say the Raggedy Ann doll was used to promote violence in children because of its softness and all the other stuff you could do with it. You could soil the doll, you could hang the doll. This is all stuff that's documented. But nobody ever talks about how the Raggedy Ann doll was white people's first minstrel characters. Nobody ever talked about it. You know what I'm saying? And I thought she was right in removing them, you know, just on that.
I like the way she brought that up to the Asian lady.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
the
can't
Asian
sell
lady
these.
I was gonna say the Asian lady, look, man, I gotta make some money. Look,
We gonna make some.
yeah, you can
It's
take
the
your ass
dollar
on.
bill.
Hey, they buying them. It's like, what the hell you want me to do? They buying them. But
I will say this, that each episode had my attention. Every episode had my attention. And then when it started becoming unveiled that they were twins, I thought that was great. And then poor Edmund, man. Oh my gosh. This dude, he's like, hey dad, I'm kind of going through what you're talking about in your book.
yeah.
You can't be here.
Let's have this conversation.
Who let you in?
Where you come from? What the?
This nigga's out here listening to his dad's book, just like this. Hey man, I'm going through this. I need some help, nigga. We can't help you.
Yeah.
That's just shit in the book, bro. We can't. We got a new little nigger child now. We're good.
Yeah,
We've been
man. He was
replaced.
so up about that.
That nigga's like, oh fuck, I didn't know. I replaced it.
Oh man.
Damn.
Did y'all pick up on the time gaps or the time jumping before they actually started showing years and dates?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, but it finally. I didn't. It finally started to make
didn't
sense
either.
though once they
I
showed
didn't
it.
either,
Yeah.
I did only because they did that kind of in the first season. Although it was a big ass gap, of course, because it went back to the grandparents and then to where they were living at in the house. But that was one thing I wanted to say. I think they did a good job at blending the stories. Like they took you along so far where each story was its own, and then when they finally blended it together, it actually fit kind of good. Like at first I was like, how the fuck are these going? Like, what are they going to do? Like, how is this going to fit?
I spent too many episodes asking that question. That was my problem with the series overall.
Okay.
Go ahead.
See, yeah, no, I was kind of with you until it fit. When it fit, I was like, oh shit. And then as I went back and watched it again, it fit very well. Like, and they started it from the first episode, making it fit. And I was like, okay, it's shit that you're not gonna catch until you go back and rewatch it again.
That's accurate.
I wouldn't say that you have to rewatch it. I don't think you got to rewatch it. It's like you said, you'll have questions in your mind, and then when it's later, like 2 episodes later, you'll be like, oh, okay, oh, this shit good. You know what I'm saying? Because it shows you how they tied it together.
Like Mel is saying, like they show you some things early on, and in my mind, I was like, oh, this is being done sloppily.
Yeah.
But until they, make the final connect and, pull the string and draw everything together, I was like, okay, that makes great sense how they put that in there now. But but like I said, I just spent too many episodes. Like, what are they doing? Why are they doing the story? Why, I just kept doing that throughout the series where I got frustrated with that. Another part of my short bus was the traumas.
Yeah. Like
in the first one, the trauma was very clear, it was very displayed on the screen, it was laid out to you, and it was very linear, almost to the fact where you had to accept it and get it. And this one, it was like more microaggressions, subtle. It was
we're getting more into like the new
more
age.
Systematic and nuanced and everything else, where it didn't necessarily draw like the first one did in a sense. Yeah, like the it didn't draw the same emotionally. This one to me felt like they tried to put it more into a horror slasher versus psychological thriller horror.
Now you say that. I said it was more watered down than the first one. Like that, the first season was in your fucking face. Like you got hit in the gut. Like it was, you had no choice but to feel. Even if you hated these people, you still felt it. On this one is more of what I call like the cityfied trauma, racism / stuff going on versus the Southern racism, where the Southern racism was more first season, in your face. Hey, nigger, we hate you. This one is
but
like,
isn't that how it is though? Isn't that how it is?
Well, not even
Southern
just
racism one way, up north is a different type of way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Not even not even just that. What I'm saying is, along with what you're saying, the entity or spirit or whatever was haunting the family was a lot more psychological. It was a lot more, cerebral and everything else. It had an effect that sat with you and made you think almost. This one, it seemed like the entity or spirit, whatever you want to call it, was definitely more of a physical force, where it was like I say, more of a slasher gore type of film, where I didn't necessarily have to have. It didn't necessarily give me a lot of psychological effects, or the thrill of the aspect of what was going on in the film.
I guess I'm not tainted because I didn't see. Well, wait, let me take that back. That's not what I meant. My view is different because I haven't seen the first one.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
so
I'm just speaking stylistic. I'm speaking more stylistic. So it's nothing that you should. It shouldn't take away from this film. I'm just speaking stylistic wise.
No, because I think it would have something to do with my viewing pleasure if I would have seen the first one based off what I was saying. Because as a standalone, I thought this was a good movie. I mean, I'm sorry, a good series. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I would have wanted more of the entity. You know what I'm saying, about how he took over Edmund's life instead of that one little "come with me, I'll free you." You know what I'm saying? I would have liked to see more of him being tormented. I would have liked to see that. You know what I'm saying? But I did enjoy watching his growth into insanity. You know what I'm saying? Like he tried to fight it. He found comfort in a woman.
That part was more of the psychological part, I guess. Him going off the deep end and being derailed into more isolation and everything like that. That right there might have had more of the psychological effects of the film, but overall, it just didn't carry throughout. Did you feel like this was like more of a psychological thriller, or did you feel like it was more of a slasher film?
I'm just gonna stick it in a horror film. It was more of a horror with a splash of psychological, just a splash. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a lot.
To me, I looked at it a bit more psychological because when you look at the first season, to me, it all boiled down to generational curses, you know what I'm saying, a bit, in a spiritual manner. And it's something that you see a lot of in the Black community, you know what I'm saying, generational trauma passed down that's never dealt with or never healed, so to say. And they just, kind of did it a bit different this season than the first season.
Okay. No, I definitely saw
What would you say the generational curses are in this film, though?
I didn't see the generational curses in this. It was more like
it's not schizophrenia.
Well, when you look at, I can't think of the character's name, but the young lady that dropped the babies off, those were
the mom. This is called her mom.
Right.
But you don't know that was to the end.
But to the story though, the way the story was written, they told it, they didn't tell it in order, but it's still, she got trauma that was passed down from her parents. Then they're dealing with trauma from not even knowing who the hell their parents are, really. But it's more of a spiritual bond or spiritual tie to who they were birthed from and who their mother was birthed from. How I see it.
See, that's where I was going with it. I think it was more of a spiritual battle. More so him, like Edmund, giving in to the dark side. He's trying to do good, but everybody else in the world looks at him and treats him differently, to where he feels alone. He's left alone, and the spirit just kind of snuck in, didn't get to take over him until he was actually invited in. He had to be invited in, and once he did, that was it.
True.
So that's
I got another connection too in this look at me section. The Ann and Andy dolls, they were brother and sister. From their creation,
they were twins.
The Andy doll was always a little more aggressive and mischievous too between the two dolls. And the the Ann doll kind of looked out for the Andy doll too. That was kind of how they played with the character
and was more well liked.
More
popular.
Exactly. Yeah, and so that's kind of how they kind of fit with the characters Edmund and Reese.
I like when she saw this picture and she was like, "Oh my god! Like he came to my house."
Yeah, she remembered.
You know what I'm saying? She was like, "What the fuck? What the like?" She was on some "What the fuck?" You know what I'm saying? And then Pam Pam Grier, the mom, the grandma, bogus as hell. You know what I'm saying? For not telling her, waiting this long to tell her everything. This woman thought that, like the whole imaginary friend thing, like that's what I'm talking about. Like it was great tie-ins when she's like, yeah, I used to have an imaginary friend when I was younger, and then come to find out her imaginary friend was really her twin brother, but
Yeah, that's
her mother
fucked up.
told her different. You know what I'm saying? And those secrets are family secrets are come and bite you in the ass every time.
God,
Every fucking time.
all in
Now,
there.
if
Every
you were
fucking
to
time.
adopt a child, how soon would you let them know that you ain't their biological parent?
So I had
what's
this conversation
protocol?
because I raised some kids like that, and then I asked my uncle who actually adopted a son, and I asked him
Right.
when did y'all tell him that he was adopted? You know what I'm saying? He said around the age of 5 and 6, because if you wait too long, they can rebel.
Yeah.
At 5 and 6, they still in the innocent stages, and you can answer their questions more lightly. You know what I'm saying? Opposed to when they become older, it becomes resentful. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that makes sense.
Because now she's sitting there calling her a liar. Why are you talking to grandma like that? Man, this bitch not even your granny.
Probably ain't your grandma.
You know what I'm saying?
Now,
This not even your granny, man.
now at 5 or 6, does that cause a problem in their development going to school with kids who actually had their parents and all that other stuff? Does that give them does that put them a couple steps behind their classmates or peers or anything like that?
No, I think by telling them at a young age, you're preparing them, you're giving them emotional intelligence. You know what I'm saying? Because they have something they have to work through at a young age. You know what I'm saying? And if it's done correctly, then it's done with nurturing. You know what I'm saying? So I think it maybe puts them a step above, because they're not just worried about what the fuck Dora is doing. You know what I'm saying? They had to learn that these people took me in because my mother wasn't able to take care of me, and this is what love is. You know
Now,
what I'm saying?
why'd you use the name Doris?
I said Dora.
Dora, the Explorer.
I was gonna say no, because Doris is in the first season. That's why Doris is in the first season. Daughter.
Wow.
That's why I asked that. That's why I asked that question.
Dora the Explorer. Speaking of their first season, though, I just wanted to shout them out real quick because they were nominated for about eight different nominations, but they ended up winning some. They won for They won the reframe stamp for the IMDb Pro Top 200 Most Popular TV Titles of 2021. So shout out for them for that. They also won Little Marvin, who was the writer-director, won the Audience Award for episodic premiere of 2021. And then they also won for the best music by the BMI Streaming Series Award. A shout out to Mark.
Mark we did give them big shots out for the first season on the sound design and the score and all that shit. And I think they followed it up in this season with another good job on the sound design and the score as well, especially with the timing and the music they chose. Yeah, I thought that was all perfect. So yeah, got to give them a shout out for this one too. This was hard.
And then just to shift gears, I liked when the whole man with the red hair aspect, you know what I'm saying, where they kind of made us believe that maybe it was her partner, you know what I'm saying, going around killing people and everything. They showed him being mighty aggressive towards minorities. And he said, "You need a cop." He's like, "My first girlfriend is black."
To add to that, I like how they even use that to deny they crazy.
Yeah,
of them seeing the actual, spirit that was coming to get them and all that stuff and affecting the family. They use the cop as the scapegoat for these murders and all these, happenings. So I thought that was smooth.
Man with the red hair.
Yeah, I thought that was smooth.
Yeah, that was slick, man. No, they did.
And then can I say something to the women real quick?
Oh,
you don't go out here encouraging men to be all they can be, and then once he does that, reject him and cockblock him on a roll.
No,
you know what I'm saying? That shit wasn't right.
Hyphen, I'm with you.
It wasn't right.
That nigga was crazy. Come on, and you talking to a man wearing the wig and the mask, dog. You don't just be like, hold on, I'm finna go to the bathroom and then your ass just pop back up in the character. Shit, don't tell no goddamn body.
So was she there to cheat on her man? Was she there to cheat on her man? Was she there to cheat on Donovan?
She was just dating, man. She wasn't with nobody.
She was with that nigga, bro.
She wasn't
You
with,
know it. You know it, and I know it.
she wasn't with Drake, bro. Drake ass.
You ain't gotta do that. You ain't gotta do that.
His death was a little uncalled for.
It looked like it was an accident. Can I say that?
No,
Like, it looked
what?
Like how
He
you
beat him in the head with a shovel.
I'm talking about
What are you talking about?
not that part. You got to put him out of his misery. Then that he turned into the Biden, but no, like you had to. He grabbed the leg, and then it just looked like it was an accident. Like he was like, no, and he just crack. I was like, oh shit! And then what he did to his arm, I was just like, oh, see, these were just all subtle accidents, and now you just got to clean it up, man.
No,
you just got to clean it up now.
I did that one. I
love that whole thing because he was looking like yo ass in that wig when he was sitting there talking about what'd you get for your birthday? I got a bike. You know? It's like, nigga, you trying to tell me I can't act, nigga? Yeah. You can't act.
No, that's what
your ass can't act.
I'm not gonna lie, I felt him. I'm like, no, you doing all that laughing and giggling and shit behind the camera, dog. Not let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. You ain't laughing now, is you, motherfucker? Like,
told that nigga to blow his candles out, G. Maybe I'm a little nuts, man. That shit was hilarious. That shit was hilarious to me.
Dog, they
couldn't stop laughing.
Cause I said, man, they was acting their ass off.
If you want to crown them, then crown their ass.
And I got to give my goddamn crown to Luke James. I'm not gonna lie. When I first heard that Luke James had
this his first role.
No, he's done some other movies, but I've never seen him do this. And when I heard him, if the first thing I think is the R&B nigga, I'm like, what? The R&B nigga finna be? Come on now, he finna be a killer. And when I opening scene, I'm like, oh, this nerdy motherfucker. But to see that damn progression, hats off to you, brother. Luke James, hats off to you, man.
That nigga said, how did you get like this?
Dog, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you did the damn thing, bro.
And then that nigga started lying, saying he was the slasher and shit. Oh man.
I gotta agree, man, because at first, I thought like, damn, this shit cringy, like, and for me, seeing them come off a series like The Shy or something like that, is the opposite of what I'm used to seeing them do. But it was so corny and cornball that it was good. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, wait a minute,
it's perfect.
He did it. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with you on that.
It's talking about them old white man cop glasses and a Walkman and a box. Instant Looney Tune.
God, dog.
Instant Looney Tune. But I think he did. Hey man, I'm finna give my shit to Iman Shumpert, man.
Okay, Iman. Yeah.
Just being a great father. You know what I'm saying? He was so friendly to his neighbor. He's like, you don't have to do all that. Come on in.
Another person from The Shy.
Yeah.
James was in The Shy too.
Yeah.
Now who we?
I was gonna go the same way with the Iman Shumpert on that. But I mean, you can't deny Luke James. I don't think what's her name, Deborah did the best job on this one, but she held her own. And if I was gonna throw a clown on this, it's got to be the cop, the officer.
Redhead.
Which one?
Yeah, the McKinney or whatever.
McKinney did a good job, man.
I think he did okay.
Who didn't do a good job? Hold on, I'm trying to find it.
He wasn't great, but he wasn't terrible.
Yeah,
the nigga from Seinfeld.
Wayne.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's where I was going.
Lieutenant.
I was going with Newman. Yeah. I was going with Newman. I was gonna say Lieutenant.
Yeah.
Played by Wayne.
I was like, man, I am not buying. I ain't buying shit you're talking about, my guy. No suit for you.
I take it back. My clown is Kyrie, the son.
Damn. I was leaning there, Mike.
You can't talk. You can't talk to grandma. Why you talking to grandma like that?
Yeah.
We're all. Somebody's gonna die.
That's who got the clown for me.
But I thought he was supposed to be kind of slow, so I was just kind of.
I caught that too, Mel. I thought he was on the spectrum when he was out underneath on bleachers smoking with that girl. I thought he was on the spectrum.
He just had a stuttering issue.
I thought it was
No,
more,
it was the eyes, man. It was the way he was looking, and
like he was giving me autistic. Like he
The
was
boy
giving
was
me
in the
short
band.
bus.
He could play the instruments and stuff. He was.
That don't mean
whoa,
nothing.
just because you're
Like, when
autistic, Mike, doesn't mean you don't have talent.
Yeah, that means you can hyper focus on shit. So maybe that
Y'all done
the
went from
drumming and
slow to autistic. I'm saying
I said I
the
thought
boy
he was
just
slow,
couldn't act.
but he
That's
was
all I'm
giving me
saying.
autistic. Yeah. He was giving me like he was giving me at first he was
giving
slow.
me reading lines. He was giving me
Damn.
reading lines. Like
Barely.
I had to get my lines before the scene. That's what he was giving me.
God damn.
How that
Well,
nigga had
shout out
braids? That nigga had braids in one scene and a fro in the next. I was confused as
Joshua
fuck.
J.
I'm like,
Williams.
it's been a day or two. Nigga
Joshua
was.
J. Williams was that the boy.
Am I
And
going
shout out
crazy, Mom?
to Ronald McKinney was Jeremy Bob too. Want to make sure we get everybody they just do. I kind of want to give my my runner-up clown to Pam Grier, man.
Pam was up there, but she didn't beat the son and the cop.
No, she didn't beat the son. She didn't.
I
beat
think it
the
was
son.
more so her character.
I don't know,
I think
man. I think it was
think
It was to
not
leave my
explaining-
family alone.
They didn't explain all the stuff with her hand. That was another short buzz. Like they kept doing that. Like was it carpal tunnel? Was it arthritis? Was it Parkinson's?
I think it was arthritis.
Like, what's going on?
No, that was lying
She
ass.
kept wanting to chop her
all that
hands
was.
off. Like what was that about? We never
That
got
was lying assness. All that lying assness will catch up with your ass. These chickens gonna come home to roost. Goddamn it! You can sit up here and lie your ass off all the goddamn time. Them shits was coming.
Leave
Did
my
I miss
family
that, though?
alone.
Did they explain why she wanted to cut her hands off?
No, I don't think they did.
Because you're right, Mike. When she was at the store and she was like trying to cut and shit, and
and
she was like, old lady. Was that her? Was that once upon a time her shop, or
no? She was always.
Did they have to? Did they have to sell it to her? Sell it to the Chinese?
She was an employee. Her previous owner sold it to the lady, and they kept her.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
Like she was property that came along with it. God.
Hey,
damn.
you. That's how it worked. That's how it worked. That's how it worked.
If she wasn't black, you wouldn't have said it like that. That's not right.
No,
that's how it works.
Damn it.
Hey, take that wig off, man. This nigga talking like a ginger. Take that shit off.
Asset of the company, dog.
Did she come with it? Yeah.
I'll throw one in with you. I'll throw one in for you. Don't you worry.
You know what? At no extra cost, you can keep her on. You guys can keep her. No extra cost.
He's a solid worker, like a workhorse. Oh my God, man.
What's she checking that trash for, though? That's what I want to know.
Damn.
So I'm looking in the garbage for it.
She's probably looking to try and rename this motherfucker. It is everyone's favorite game show. Rename that movie. Redhead Revolver.
Nah, this is fostered abilities.
Ooh, that's cute.
Crazy is as crazy does.
Redhead Kingpin.
Redhead stepchild.
Ooh, yeah, that was on my list too. God damn it, you jumped a line. That was on
Dead Revolver.
God damn it, I just said it.
Yeah, turn your headphones up.
No.
Slice.
Listen, God is trying to tell you something.
Damn.
The stage play.
Oh my God.
Raggedy ass brother.
Damn.
Twin, where have you been? Twinnastic.
The Yin Yang twins.
Cain and Abel.
This is Ed, and Eddie.
Damn. God damn. Drumline.
Where's my mama?
Homie, don't play that.
The big payback.
Imaginary family.
You step on the crack.
A Toy Story.
Whisper in the wind.
The Doll's House.
Him upstairs.
Everything in the kitchen sink.
Back to
What's with all this goddamn yawn?
The Backbreaker.
What's with all these cleaning supplies?
Edmund and McDonald.
The power rack.
And cut.
Revenge of the Nerd.
Damn.
Tiki tiki ta, tiki tiki ta.
Hey man, that is an exercise though. That is an exercise.
I thought you believed in me.
A star in my role, a role player.
Where's Walbro?
And the winner is knock knock. Let me in.
Peekaboo.
Oh, I saw what you did there. That was rough. that one was rough. But I appreciate it. Though. I do appreciate it.
All I see is red.
For colored people, and we all get along.
Blood in, blood out.
Damn. I knew he was gonna end up there.
It's my
They not
place
like
system.
us.
Nothing but death could take it to keep me from you. That was long.
Look what you did.
Mr. and Seeley.
I seen it.
Him outside.
Foster family.
Cast away.
Black Ginger.
Damn.
Family matters.
Ooh, shit. It's a red.
Black Irish.
The caste system.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. We were having for using that guy serious and shit. The caste system.
The caste.
I see what you guys are saying. Oh man. Stocking Face Massacre.
Damn.
This is my new family. Don't mess this up for me.
Guess who's coming to dinner?
Hi, neighbor.
Brother from
Won't you
another.
be my neighbor?
The pantyhose slasher.
God damn.
Damn.
Mr. Ed.
The stocking stuffer.
Ooh.
The rise and fall of Mr. Grimes.
The pretzel maker.
Mm.
Whoa, wait a minute. What?
Twisted Tea. Yeah, damn it.
Nigga, the pretzel maker.
Twisted
Hey, he was
metal.
holding them motherfuckers up, though. God damn it. He put them bitches in the full Nelson and shit. Had them doing the scorpion and shit. Like, god damn.
Tight places.
It's up under the sink.
Damn.
Next to the Ajax. No.
Yeah, it's up under the
I
sink.
ain't never scared.
Remember the box. Your own flesh and blood.
All right, god damn it.
Your
Shit.
child.
Let's pick one, man. What we got? What's it?
Mama don't want me no more.
Dear mama.
Stage play. Mama, you left something.
Mama, no.
A mother's love.
Jack and Jill.
I like that one. Max and Ruby.
Mm. Ruby and Mac.
There you go. I was waiting on that part. Backseat driver. 8 minutes too late. If you really watched it, you know what I mean. You know what that means. Rodney who? Murderous Foundation.
All right, I think it's time to vote.
Dawn of the Ed. Dawn of
No,
the
we're
Ed.
not talking. No, not Pippi Longstocking. Now it's time to vote.
Yeah. You ain't do one for Wendy's. I was waiting on Wendy's. Goddamn.
Dave's Lost Child.
Red Dreads.
Red Dread Revolver.
Dread. Okay, he keep pushing that, man. Let's just go with it.
Goddamn.
He's pushing it, guys. He definitely has an agenda. I like Black Ginger.
Black Ginger. I actually like Dawn. Dawn of the Ed.
Dawn of the Ed Shiny.
You ain't fucking with that. That's both their names. That's Dawn. Detective Dawn and Ed was brothers.
Bro. See how you gotta explain it? See how you gotta explain it? You gotta let it go. From under the stocking cap.
I had to take a sip. I was like, it is. They still.
I'm voting Black Ginger, man. What everybody else got?
I didn't forget more than we came.
Yeah, I
over.
forgot them bitches.
Yeah, I didn't forget all.
Well, what do you remember, man?
I remember
Big Red.
Stocking stuffer.
Stocking stuffer. That was a good one.
Tribal Mills. Tactic. Big Red.
Pretzel bites. What was it?
Pretzel maker or whatever.
Pretzel maker or something. I'm hungry. Goddamn.
Mr. Fold 'em up.
Damn.
The bow tie killer.
God damn it. We done got back in the neck. God damn. Look, the stocking stuff. I vote stocking stuffer.
Black Ginger.
Stocking stuff.
We got two. Where you at, Mike?
Let's go with it, man. Let's get out of here.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
I am fatigued.
And I appreciate that too. All right, guys. Black Ginger, the stocking stuffer. Yeah, there you go.
All right, man. The official TruVue rename for season 2.
You heard what I said. Let's put it together.
Stocking.
Let's put it together.
And the official TruVue score is
another.
I know one.
Son of a bitch.
Yes, man. There's a 3.79 overall. What do we feel was the messaging in this?
That means
No one knows what it means.
what does it all mean, Basil?
So, what are you trying to say?
What is your message?
The message in this was never forget where you come from.
Message? I don't think they forgot. They just ain't
Follow your gut.
Oh, she forgot. She forgot.
Message. You said she forgot. He didn't.
Yeah, man. He had to remind her.
That nigga said, "Why is everybody so happy? Why am I left to remember all the terrible things?" Motherfucker was going through it, bro. That's a burden like a motherfucker, man.
What'd you say? So
you got your nice house?
I said, Abulita tried to tell him, just pray on. That's all they had to do.
God.
Message.
Oh.
No, I
Shit,
think
they didn't believe in that. They couldn't leave the exorcism alone.
shit. The real message was misery, love, company. God damn it.
Message.
No, the real message was
be careful who you give your life over to now.
the real message was it's okay not to mess with your crazy siblings. Goddamn.
Damn.
Message.
God damn. That was
Okay. It's okay to leave them niggas
All
alone.
skin folk ain't kinfolk.
Hell yeah.
Hey, there's a lot of choices have to be made.
Hey.
Send that motherfucker back.
They're like, nah, this motherfucker ain't working.
Hey, always keep a gift receipt. But nah, we don't.
Motherfucker said, he said, look, man, I could deal with one of y'all, goddamn it. You was cool, but that I can't deal with two of y'all motherfuckers. Like,
She was like, he was just screaming.
God damn.
Fuck this shit. You sent me back knowing what's gonna happen to me. Yeah, but damn.
That one part was cold when she got the pills in her hand and she was like, "You can't open it, can you, bitch?" Like the man wasn't so easy after all, was it? You gonna blame me for this shit?
Oh god,
It's childproof, ho. That's why I couldn't get it in.
No, but what fucking up was when she came back and that nigga was playing with the motherfucking pills like it was a toy. That's what got her. Nigga named him maracas.
Oh
The
man.
fuck?
Well, let's hit him with that damn that elevator pitch, y'all. Let's get the hell on up out of here.
Have you ever just felt like you just don't belong? Have you ever felt like people just don't want you around? Have you ever felt like you're just not good enough? Then this is the movie for you. Go ahead and check it out. I would definitely rewatch this. I'm gonna watch the first season, and I can't take this nigga serious, man. What in the entire fuck? This nigga look like Hugo from Inkwell and shit. Meets New York and shit. I can't take it. God damn, man. Stay off the drugs. Hey. I would definitely watch this. I'm recommending it. I already have. I rated this a 4. It was pretty good as a standalone. Maybe my rating would improve. Maybe it would drop after I watch the first season. But I'm actually looking forward to watching the first season now.
Yeah, man. Yes, I must agree. Definitely going to run it back. Actually, have to run the first season back and run right into this just to get the full experience all over again. Definitely recommendable. Overall, I thought it slapped, man. They delivered. You know, they did what they came to do.
Originally, I didn't know what to tell nobody about this but to go check it out because the first one was so fire. And I was already just caught off of that. So they did a good enough job with the first series where I think this deserves a watch and a rewatch altogether, kind of like Zoe said, where you run it all together. That might be a different viewing experience all in all. But I would like to hear Hyphen's response to the first season after he gets it done, just to see where he stands after that. But I think this is a dope series, and I would recommend the entire I would recommend it in its entirety. Woo! Can't say that 6 times fast, but I'm going.
Tiki tau, tiki tiki.
You took your time and you went through it.
Yeah.
If you are looking for a series where brother just trying to get some ass and then he had to take a bunch of motherfuckers past, this here series,
all while wearing a mask.
Well, yeah. This series with the assist. If you are looking for a series that puts the meaning to blow out your birthday candles, this here series is for you. If you are looking for a series that is full of black trauma and a whole lot of drama, and goddamn it, that them motherfuckers get that sweet revenge of karma, this here series is for you. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? I will rewatch this, and I will suggest the series in its entirety as a whole collective. It does play well together. They do mesh. They are connected. Barely, but they're connected. This was a pretty good series. Standalone might have got a lower score, but hey, man, I enjoyed it and I will recommend it. Y'all let me know if I got that shit right or wrong. Y'all head on over there to TruVuePodcast.com. That's TruVue Podcast, TruVue Podcast.com, where you can like, subscribe, share, comment to help us defeat that all-powerful algorithm that's trying to hold a black pod down. And thank you for riding with us over at the YouTube, man. Be sure to hit that bell for notifications, the subscribe button, the thumbs up, and share us with somebody. Also, while you're there, drop something in the comments that you want us to review, because we here at the TruVue Podcast know that it's not about our review, but it's the conversation with the crew. So go on ahead, make it do what it do. Or should I ask, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? TruVue Podcast.
Hey, man. Do everything that Melly Mel just said. Let us know if you watch season 1 and season 2. Because I'm hearing mixed reviews right here on the pod today. That did it mesh well? Did it not mesh well? Let us know what you think. Oh my, this nigga. Hey, bro, I gotta go to bed after this. Nigga doing too much.
There you have it. There, go there at the end of the show. TruVue Podcast, and you know what we are.
Wow. Hey, look out for the man with the red hair.
Well, come on, man. I ain't did shit.
Hey, go watch some shit, man.
TruVue Podcast.
A bunch of different views.
The boys keep it real, man. I really like listening to them, man. They funny.